Well, it looks like by Thursday down where we're at, um, see a little dot right here. That's our location. Well, Merry Christmas and uh, Merry Christmas, and my mother's birthday is today. Um, those are kind of things. This week, it's been kind of a sad week for us. We lost Tex, one of our dogs. We had to bury him a few days ago, so it's kind of a rough Christmas for us. We're missing Tex really a lot, so. But we do. I miss my mom. I get kind of melancholy this time of the year, anyways. You know. Come on. All these ads are popping up. There's another one. Well, anyways, I just wanted to show you. Well, this is the deep freeze that we're looking at. So those of you in Ohio, it's all going to go away fairly soon, a couple days. They're down in Georgia. I mean, it's probably already warming up. But we got hit with some temperatures last night in the teens. And our huskies wouldn't, the two huskies that we have, they didn't want to stay outside too long. But they like the cold, you know. Cheyenne is like a big puff ball. She's got a big thick coat on her. She'd be perfect for the winter, you know. But Christmas is kind of a sad time for me, so show you my that really is my, this gun right here in the middle, that's my, these two are my Christmas present. So, and I just I shot this the other day, and it shoots very accurate, really accurate. And I did end up shooting the Crossman fire, and once I got the scope, it wasn't sitting on the rails right, and I had to really do a little, take it off a couple times and put it back on. I finally got it on there straight, and I had to reset the scope. It was all out of whack, so because I was messing around with it trying to get it zeroed in. But now the scope is sitting straight on there, and I do have to say, you know, this isn't about, this is sort of about Christmas, but I'm gonna keep it in the air gun thing. If you're gonna level a scope on like the Crossman Fire break barrel, the best way I could say to do it is if you put it in like a rest, or a bench rest, and you take and break the barrel down, and then you know the spot where there's a, right in here, it's this little edge right here where once you break, there's this edge, and it's the same on the other. That's where it goes down. Well, this is perfectly level. The barrel is level right there. So you put your, I found out if you put your level right on between the two, when it's like cocked down, when you're going to load it, it'll expose the two sharp edges right here, and you can put your level on there to level the gun. And then you can, like, once these are on correct and level, always check, make sure they're not cocked to the side or something, because I found that out. These little ridges in here are really hard to mount a scope to, even if you have the right, you know, clamps on it, I guess. So that was my little trick for today that I learned. the level, and I got it now. It's shooting bullseye, so it's what? Well, so I only got a couple different size. I got these and the Craftsman hollow points. You know. So, but in other news, what I've been doing, my Honda Trail 70. I think this battery. This is a brand new battery, and I think it's dead already. So I've been trying to charge it, and it keeps shutting off on me. So I'll turn that off. Try to let it reset. See what happens is I can't. It won't. It's not letting me charge. So I took the. See, it keeps dropping right there. So you take it out. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, see. Here, let me take these out. I'm gonna use lemon juice. Fill that. So I don't want to lose these plugs. So it looks like the level dropped. Damn. I hope there's a leak in there. There's no leaks on the floor. So this battery is. It got really cold. I've been keeping the heater on in here. So it looks like I'm going to have to fill this with some of this. I got lemon juice. That's acidic. Now hold on. See if I can set this thing up. Well, let me go build that up. I'll get back. All right, back. I got the lemon juice in there. I put acid in here. I couldn't find the original bottle that I had to use to fill it up. But I don't know how it got dried out. I mean, they must dry out like that if you don't use them, I guess. So it looks like so why is it stuck on 5.2 volts? It's like not resetting. So we'll put it on. I don't know what the little fan symbol means, and if anybody knows. Looks like a lot of glare coming in there. There's like a little fan looking symbol on there. So it looks like it's charging. So, well anyways. I bought some new tires for this thing because these old tires I've had it. So I got 2 new tires. Well, one's brand new, one's like new, used new. So I got me a new headlight for this thing because the headlight doesn't only shines on low light. So, but I gotta go through the wires on the 74 Honda Trail. I'm gonna change the oil, you know, and reset the valves. So get this thing back running. I mean, this thing starts right up. Well, it's been kind of cold out, so it's been hard. They get hard to start when they're really cold. Assuming you got a kickstart them all. So, well, I'm gonna clean this up, and this will be give me something to do for a little while. I gotta put the turn signals back on because I took them off. I don't think you're required in Texas to have turn signals, but I got the all that stuff in that box over there, and I got rear turn signals. But all the lights are 6 volts, so everything that goes on this thing is a 6-volt system, not 12 volt. Because I had a 12 volt rear tail light. They usually is like a square. These tail lights are like square, but I changed it and put a round one on there. And I may just because I got the wires and everything for, you know, the turn signals. Right, I think there's like orange and you get blue or something like that. All you have to do is ground them out. I might just put a runoff over here, because these things, the old ones, are really bulky. They're like, you know, big around, kind of like the old reflectors. So this will be my project next month, working on just redoing this. So anyways, yeah, I was going to talk. Okay, back to. So this is Christmas Eve, 2022. What I'm just saying earlier, that we lost the dog to, you know, Taxi's buried over here in the backyard, so he's with me, not too far from me. So I just thought I'd get into a little bit of, for my family mostly. I'm not really trying to get clicks on this, so I'll probably post this on Facebook. Well, I started a Facebook account so I could sell my bikes. That's mostly the reason why I got back into it, because I'm trying to sell two of my bikes. The Coleman CT200 UEX modified full suspension mini bike that I fixed up, and the restoration of the Honda XR80, the 2000 Honda XR80R 80cc dirt bike, and it runs like a champ. I mean, I ride it around, and you know, I'm too big for it. But I got it because I wanted to work on it, and I wanted to try to sell it. But trying to sell the two bikes, I call them mini bikes, or the two dirt bikes, trail bikes, or whatever you want to call them. One's the Honda, the dirt bike, and the Honda, or the Coleman, is more of a trail bike. And I'm trying to sell the Coleman. I'm asking like $750 for it, and the Honda I'm asking $1,300 for. I'm trying to get the money together so I get the wife. She wants a Honda Ruckus. We were looking at like mopeds and scooters and stuff, and she likes the Honda Ruckus. I told her, I said I wanted to try to stick to Hondas, you know, basically a decent brand name instead of those cheap Chinese, you know, because I'm just really having problems dealing with what's going on in this world, and there's a lot of things I know that people just don't have a clue as what's going on. So it's really frustrating when you know things and other people just don't have a clue. And but I just want all my family to, you know, to prepare. Like, please go out and buy some extra waters and some extra canned food, and just when you get your money, get a chance, get to the store and buy extra food. Okay, buy extra food, store it. Try to get food that you can, like ready quick meals that you can just use water to mix them up and heat them up with water instead of milk. I know milk is a creamy type meal, but when the shit hits the fan, 10 pounds of hamburger and a bunch of curd meals probably could go a long way. Buy hamburger 80/20, buy the 10 5-pound tubes, and then when you get it home, cut it, break it up, put it in a smaller pack, like lunch bag sizes. Try to get away from drinking soda pop. I know a lot of my kids are pop drinkers. So just try to get away from drinking pop. But find a way to protect yourselves. I do stuff on air rifles and air guns, but I can got firearms too. So I'm not saying I'm not going to get into what I have, but we can protect ourselves here. East Texas here, it'll be 70 degrees by Thursday, they say. I'm looking at the radar, and the Arctic blast is going to be out of here in a couple days. So, but tomorrow is supposed to be up in the 40s and late, early, So the temperature's going up down here. I don't know about up north, but I just want my family to realize that I do miss them, and I miss my grandkids, miss seeing my grandkids, all of them, not just some of them. I mean, there's too many of them to name here. You guys, hope you guys are done having kids. Although, it's nice that I have one granddaughter. So, Kayla, Merry Christmas, Kayla. And all you guys, all you boys, my grandkids, Merry Christmas. I mean, if I still have these dirt bikes, and I can't get rid of them, well, I guess I'm going to have to decide what grandkid I'm going to give my bikes to. So, and I have four dirt bikes, or 4 bikes. So, but if, she wants to sell them, but if everything ever happened to me, Mary's getting everything, okay? And I can't, because we're married now, so Mary's getting all my, whatever I have is hers, and she probably will end up selling it all, but I would like to give my bikes to my grandkids if at all possible. I know they're worth some money. This Honda down here, this Honda over here, I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you see it? Turn it. No. Yeah, the Honda there, that thing's worth some money, like $2,500. It's actually a collector's item. People are buying them left and right. I don't know why, but they're hard to find, and if you do find them, they want a lot of money for them. And the older they get, the more, like this is a 74, and the older ones, you can get, if they're in mint condition, you can get $3,000-$4,000 for them. It's amazing at how collectible they are. I mean, that and the fact that people are looking for cheap transportation nowadays, and this Honda right here is, you can get it plates for them and ride them on the street. I've had it up to like almost 40, but I was just around the neighborhood here, and I was in these old tires too. I didn't want to go too fast. I suppose, people are putting bigger engines in them, putting Lifen engines, 125cc engines in them, and they run 50, 60 miles an hour. And I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to keep it more original. Everything on there is almost just original. I mean, I modified the carburetor area because, but I still got all the parts. So, but I like that little bike. It's a 3-speed automatic. I mean, all you do is shift it with your foot. You don't have to clutch it. It's got no electric start. It's a Kickstarter. It's 72 cc's, and it's has a key. Lights. The horn works. I don't know if the horn is. Yeah, I think it has to be turned on. But with the battery being kind of messed up, I may have to order another battery. And the turn signal switch, I don't know what is wrong with that. It's like not. I have to take it apart or buy a new one. They're like $23. So new battery and then another $50. But I am getting a raise for my disability, so I'm getting another $100 a month. So that's going to really help out. But we're not doing too bad down here. I mean, we're pretty much got our preps in order, and I'm just talking and talking. But this is going to be a long video. If anybody, mostly for my kids, just to let them know, still alive. I quit taking all that blood pressure pills again. I never was good at taking pills, and I feel fine. My heart, there are some days I get tired. But I think it's what I eat sometimes. Sometimes I eat too much sugary things, like I like sweets. My favorite thing to eat right now is, I gave up eating chocolate, but I do like to eat Little Debbie's sweet Swiss rolls. Those are my favorites, or ho-hos. So I kind of am hooked on that kind of thing. I'm still drinking the ice drinks. Zero, my favorite, black raspberry, no sugar, no sodium, has some vitamin A in it, has some vitamins in it, believe it or not. It's got minerals, no caffeine. I mean, it's just CO2, it's sparkling water flavor. This is the best one that I actually found, has the best flavors. Some of the other flavors are good, like orange is alright, and the lemonade is really good in the winter, or in the summertime, when it's like the lemonade flavor, it tastes just like lemonade, believe it or not. And it tastes, I mean, it's got to be really cold. I mean, so, but I like them cold. I don't like them, I can drink them warm, but not, room temperature. But they're best being cold, So, well, I'll be doing, as soon as it warms up again, I'll be doing some more target shooting videos. I'm working my scope cam and my new air rifle, the Beeman QB2. It's 22 caliber. I'll be shooting them all, but I'm gonna go through all the pellets that I have, because I had a Benjamin nitro piston. I think it was like a hunting. I can't remember. It's got to be 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I first got into Pennsylvania. But it was shooting 22 pellets. But I couldn't get it to, I don't know, brake barrels, I'm not really good with, I don't like brake barrels as much as I like CO2 or PCP rifles, because the fact that you have to sit and break the barrel and, you know, go like that, and I mean, me having some problems with my arm, my right arm, it's hard for me sometimes. I have to do it left-handed, but you get the power out of it. And once I got this thing set up correctly, on the Crossman Fire, that thing is like, it is a tack driver. I mean, but I got it zeroed in finally, and it's hitting the bullseye. So all three of them are. So I don't know what else to talk about. You guys, my kids, you know, if you want to see what I'm doing, just subscribe to my channel, Brian Rector, or on YouTube. So I'm not going to do a lot of interaction with the Facebook, because I'm only doing this to sell and kind of keep tabs of what's with my kids and some of my family that wants to know what I'm doing. So so happy, or well, Merry Christmas to all. Happy birthday, Mom. We'll miss Tex, and I'll probably be doing more videos before the beginning of the year, but I just want to get this message out to my mostly to my family, if they'll watch it. So hope you all have a good Christmas day tomorrow.